Good morning. On behalf of the students, staff, and faculty of Freedom Elementary, I would like to welcome you to the Lawton Public Schools' first annual Purple Star Celebration, a program conceived to honor us, military kids, for both April, the month of the military child, and us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
We would like to take this opportunity to extend a sincere welcome to our distinguished guests and thank all of you for attending, whether you are here in person or watching virtually. A special shout out to our applause unit, 1st to the 31st. Now please, allow me to introduce Lawton Public Schools Superintendent, Mr. Hyde.
Well, welcome to the Freedom Elementary School. Isn't it great that we can, when you're superintendent, getting to come out to events is something we've all missed in a year. It's so great to see you guys. Although I look for the time when we don't have to wear a mask again. I really do like the purple and the purple mask, and I'm really excited about watching all these young guys and young ladies and gentlemen perform. Today we want to welcome all the students, staff, and guests celebrating the month of the military child. Today is a momentous occasion with the designation of Freedom Elementary School becoming the first school in the state of Oklahoma to become recognized as a Purple Star school. So this is the first. It shows the continued commitment of this community and our school system to our military students and families. I'm excited to celebrate this day. Before we get started, I want to take some time to thank all of our special guests here. We have the Mayor of Lawton, Stan Booker. We have the aide to the Secretary of the Army, Mike Brown. We have 4 board members here. We have one not here. She was not able to attend because of a health. She's in a cast. The other 4 are here. It's exciting that again it shows our commitment that we have 4 board members that came. Patty Nyworth, Mary Bradley, Zeldon Rice, and Mark Scott. We also have Major General Kim Camper, his wife, Krista. We have Command Sergeant Major Blackwell, Colonel Rhett Taylor, Colonel Walters, Mr. DeLoach, and Miss Fleming. We have Representative Daniel Pay here, and Senator John Michael Montgomery. As part of our jet force, we have Albert Johnson Jr. and Karen Bailey. We also have our chamber president, Krista Ratliff. And special to me with our transition to become the superintendent of a school in your first year and trying to learn the ropes of a community, and especially the military side of it because it's the first time I've been there, our former superintendent, Barry Beecham. Very appreciative of his support and his taking his time to work with me as I make this transition. To our family, students, and staff watching live, thank you as well for joining us. I'm so proud to see your hard work and dedication recognized with this distinct honor. You're truly appreciated. Again, our staff, the staff out here, the staff throughout our district, our families. I mean, we're sitting here in April 16th. We've been to school almost every day. You guys have worked so hard to get us through this. It's a shout out to everybody in Lawton community who works for Lawton Public Schools for the great job Lawton has done getting through this pandemic. I can't tell you how much I appreciate what everybody's done for this school in making my transition work. Without further ado, we're going to welcome our mayor, Booker, to come say a few words.
Wow, this is an exciting day, and I've got to tell you, it's such an honor to be here. Good morning and happy Military Kids Day to all of you. And I want to tell you, it makes a mayor proud to see so many children stand up and pledge our flag. Could I get you to help me appreciate these kids? And thank you to the Lawton Public Schools and the superintendent for inviting me to speak today. I'm going to tell you, I'm honored to be here to welcome you all and to celebrate the Lawton Public Schools District Purple Star Program. It's fitting that Lawton leads, and we're the first city in the state to be named, or first school system in the state to be named a Purple Star program. And that's very fitting, and I think that we ought to give our Lawton Public Schools a round of applause for leading. I have an idea we'll be leading more in the future, and I'm excited about that. I'm going to tell you one of the things that I've learned as I've been mayor and have come to Fort Sill more often, and I love coming to Fort Sill, and here's what I've learned. I've learned that families serve our country. Yes, there's a soldier in each one of those families, but families serve our country. And so once again, I'm going to ask the adults here in the room to appreciate the children for serving our country. And here we are celebrating this Purple Star designation, the first in our state to go the extra mile to help our children as they make these transitions, because every 2 or 3 years, a military child moves. And when they do, they leave so much behind, and they have to make new friends. They leave their schools behind. They start a new school. They leave their teachers behind. They have to go see new teachers. And so there's those stresses on children, and that's why we say they serve as well. According to the Military Child Education Coalition, military children move every 2 to 3 years. What a thing. So we know that changing schools is very traumatic in that way. Thankfully, the Lawton Public Schools is doing its part to aid our military children and their parents. The purpose of this Purple Star program is to help ease that transition on military children into new schools. If a school has a Purple Star, it lets the military members know that school is dedicated to help military children gain the education they deserve. The Purple Star also shines a bright light on the school support for military children's social and emotional well-being. Taking care of our military children and our families is vitally important to me as mayor, and it's important to all of the city of Lawton. And I'm proud that Lawton Public Schools for starting this Purple Star program. This program will benefit so many military children who come to Lawton, no matter if they're starting kindergarten or beginning their senior year of high school. I believe this program will also help military families when enrolling their children in Lawton Public Schools, and help us as we strive to become a community of choice for young families, that more military members will choose Lawton Fort Sill. Thank you for everyone coming today to celebrate this fundamental program of our military children and their families. And again, thank you to Lawton Public Schools for your dedication to our military children.
Welcome to all students, teachers, dignitaries, and we have a lot of dignitaries here today, and all other attendees. Spring has brought the winds that blow across the Oklahoma plains, along with this combined Purple Up Day celebration and Purple Star program celebration. The Purple Up program, or slogan, acknowledges an observance in April, which is Military Child Month. The entire month of April is designed as a month for the military child. However, today is earmarked as LPS observance of military families, military family support communities, and others around the world in the form of wearing purple for Military Child Day. Further, the Purple Star School designation for military-friendly schools recognizes schools that show a major commitment to the students and families connected to our nation's military through the Military Child Education Coalition. Schools that earn the award will receive a Purple Star recognition to display on the campus website in honor of students of military families. So the question is, how does a campus earn a Purple Star? A campus will be honored with the Purple Star school designation if it submits an application to me that documents the completion of all the required activities plus one additional or optional activity. Micah Shanklin, please come forward. At this time, it is my honor to announce that the first Oklahoma Purple Star program has chosen Freedom Elementary as the first Purple Star school. Also, Freedom is being named as Lawton Public Schools' model Purple School. Now, Michael has a plaque to put in the office, as well as a Purple Star to put on her door. Thank you for your service. And that's to everyone here at Freedom. Thank you for your service. Representative Daniel Bay, please stand. Senator Michael Montgomery, I didn't see him here. If you're here, I know if you're not here, I know you're in spirit. But these two state legislators have supported the military community by sponsoring a bill that ensures that all Oklahoma school districts will have the same program that we have. Please give him a round of applause. And Representative Pay, I'm going to go on and embarrass you. He actually went to school with my kids. Thank you again. I am followed by our wonderful MCs. Thank you.
Wow, Freedom Elementary is a great place to be. What an honor for the school in which we take such pride. We students are also proud to have the distinction of being military children. Freedom second graders, our selected performers today, would like to start off the show by showing their military child pride in the song Purple Up.
Second grade. What a fun way to get this show rolling, and a great show of the pride you feel as a military child. Today is about us, and while we share this title of military child, we each have our own story. This morning, we will hear from some of our fellow students about what being a military kid means to them. For now, please welcome third grader Mackenzie Salyer, followed by fourth grader Jacob Artiaga, on their thoughts of being a military child.
Hello, my name is Mackenzie Salyer. I am 9 years old and I am a military child. My dad is in the Army. He has been in the Army for 15 years. He has been deployed twice, once to Iraq and once to Afghanistan. He has 2 Purple Hearts. He got his Purple Hearts from Afghanistan. A Purple Heart is when you get wounded from the people that try to hurt you. Being a military child is cool because I have gotten to see many different places. I have lived in 3 different states: Kansas, Oklahoma, and Washington. We have gotten to travel to Yellowstone National Park, Mount Rushmore, many beaches in the Pacific Northwest, into the mountains. Because of my dad's job in the Army, it means that he must be gone sometimes. He missed my first day of school in kindergarten, first grade, and second grade because he was at NTC. When my dad is gone, I feel sad, but when he comes back, I feel like everything is perfect. He makes sacrifices for us so we can stay safe. I am very thankful for my dad and all that he does for us. I am proud to be a military child.
Hello, my name is Jacob Artiaga. I am a military child. My mom is a veteran, and my dad has been in the Army for more than 10 years. So, you could call me an old military child. I am very lucky. I've been here at Freedom Elementary School in Fort Sill for 3 years in a row. Some of my friends have moved every single year. During my stay here at Fort Sill, my dad has been deployed twice, and many more times before that. When my dad is deployed, I feel sad for days, weeks, and even months. My friends overcome my sadness by playing games I like and even telling me jokes to cheer me up. But being a military child means that my friends change frequently. Being a military child has taught me how to meet new people and make friends quickly. You can say I'm very resilient. That just means that military children are able to adjust to change very easily. I wouldn't trade being a military child for anything. I love being able to live in new places, try new foods, and make new friends. Who knows, a military career just might be in my future, like my mom and dad.
Thanks, Mackenzie and Jacob. We appreciate you sharing with us today. I think Mackenzie and Jacob will both agree that one of the reasons we should be proud to be military kids is that through the many experiences that life has thrown in our direction, we have learned to be adaptable and flexible. In fact, in addition to proud, you might see adaptable and flexible somewhere decorating the walls of the gym. It seems our freedom teachers have managed to sneak in a word wall for us today. This one describing us, military kids. Second grade will now sing a song about some of the flexibility, entitled The Military Kids March.
Thanks, second graders. It's great to see your flags waving. Strong and flexible, just like the words of the song and just like us. By the time military kids get to 5th grade, they have experienced quite a few changes in their lives. Our 5th grade speaker today has probably needed some strength and flexibility in her military life experiences. Please welcome 5th grader Anna Ernst.
Hi, I'm Savannah Ernst. I am a 5th grader here at Freedom. A lot of you may or may not know me, but I have been here at Fort Sill for 7 years. But I guess I can say now we're going towards 8. The tree you all see outside in that gated area, that is where my mom used to pick me up from pre-K at Geronimo Elementary before Freedom was built. This is one thing we military children have in common. We can look back on all the different places and circumstances we have been. It is not easy being a military child, whether you stay in one place or move every few months. I've learned to take the good times with the bad. Thankfully, we go to a school where we are surrounded by those who understand what it is like to have a mom or a dad leave for a while, or to be a new kid in class again. As we grow up, resiliency becomes our superpower. When I was younger, we moved so many times. By the time I was 4, we had already moved 6 times. This is due to my dad going to Iraq and Afghanistan, and we would always move afterwards. I don't remember a lot about it except being in a whole lot of houses. I've been lucky to have been here long enough to enjoy all that this area has to offer. The time I have spent here at Fort Sill is what I remember more. Since we have lived here, my dad has been on rotation in PCS 5 times to Korea. He just got back home this past December again. Now, 3 months after being home, he has been gone for a month again. It is never easy. I miss him a lot when he is gone because it feels like forever, and feel overjoyed when I can put my arms around him again. Him being gone so many times, as I've stayed in one place this long, but at the same time, I wish I could have my dad around more. He's basically only been around less than half my life. Part of being a military child sometimes means that my dad is around his soldiers more than me. I have even celebrated my birthdays in a parking lot, just so he didn't have to miss it being at work. Being a military child changes a lot more than just moving or being the new kid. It changes how birthdays are celebrated, if we get to spend time together, holidays, and even if he gets to attend school functions. Sadly, he's never been able to attend my school events and has only been around for one of my first days of school. This is hard as a military child because we see others whose parents get to be there for every event. This last year when he left, COVID happened. My best friend moved and my grandmother passed away. It felt like I was losing everyone and I couldn't go visit them. My dad, my best friend, my grandma, and then bam! We also weren't in school. That was tough. It was challenging because I didn't have my fellow peers to connect face to face with. But like every other time, I learned a new routine. I found ways to pass the time like talking to friends and family on the phone. I adapted to my new circumstances, or at least I tried my best to. Resiliency, see, it's a superpower we have. At the start of this school year, like all other years, we came back to school, but a lot of my friends had moved. Over the past years, I have made great friends. Every year, I see many friends come and go. I will always treasure those great times with my friends and strive to make more. We have constantly changing lives, but even though our lives are constantly changing, so are we. We grow more, we learn more, we understand more, we help more, we are a friend more, we care more, and we love more. I still get to see my past teachers in the hallways, and that makes it a little tough going on to 6th grade soon, because they were so great and helped me get to where I am now. I will miss them and will have to get used to not seeing them and their smiling faces every day. This time, for me, it will be at a new school, with more friends leaving, and all new teachers. The road ahead seems daunting, but I look forward to going to middle school and making friendships and memories, and proving that military children are good at overcoming life challenges.
Thanks, Savannah. But wait just a minute. In your speech, today you mentioned your dad has never been to or seen you perform in one of your school programs. Well, surprise, he's here today. You sharing your life moments with us. Wow, seeing that and listening to your reminds us that wherever we travel and however far we may go, the one thing that stays with us is family. Many military families have a sign that hangs in their house that says, "Home is where the military sends us." And that is because home to a military child means family. That home is so important, especially when a parent is deployed. A song with just that message was has in store for us next. They are joined by the 4th grade flag and ribbon team.
That was amazing. What a display of purple. My Heart is Home is a great song to convey the true importance of a military family in a never-ending cycle of uncertainty in our lives. This is one of the reasons that the official flower of the military child is the dandelion. It is said that military children are like dandelions. They can put down roots almost anywhere. They are nearly impossible to destroy. They adapt easily and can survive nearly anywhere. Military children bloom everywhere the wind carries them, and they stand hardy and upright, ready to fly in the breezes that take them to new adventures, new lands, and new friends. Second grade students will now share a poem entitled The Dandelion. Please hold your applause until the end of the poem after the last reciter.
Dandelion, you're like me, set adrift to ride the breeze, drifting here and settling there to grow as if you had no care. Only those like you will know the sudden rush to rise and go. On any current you will flow, on any weathered wind you'll blow. In any sea, on any tide, on any ground you will abide, and you never do decide just where you'll go or how you'll ride. Around the world, among all kinds, flying with no ties that binds, always leaving friends behind, trying not to show you mind. Dandelion, I'm like you. Of my future, I've no clue. I put down roots that have no glue, so I'll move to somewhere new. I am a military child. My hometown is nowhere. My friends are everywhere. Children of the world, blown to all corners of the world. We bloom anywhere.
Great job, second graders, and thank you for sharing your great reading skills and poem with us. So it seems the dandelion is a symbol for the military child who drifts from place to place forever searching for new friends and a new place to call home. If you've ever seen the Disney movie Lilo and Stitch, you probably know the Hawaiian word ohana. You might even be able to recite with me, ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. Many of the cultures that military children experience in their moves around the world, moves around the country and the world, share this concept of ohana. We know that sometimes family means more than your relatives. We use it to include friends, neighbors, and members of our community. From Moana, yet another Disney movie celebrating Polynesian culture, second graders will sing, dance, and play their final number, We Know the Way.
second grade. What a fantastic finale about finding that perfect island on which to belong. The famous poet, scholar, and soldier John Donne, who spent a lot of time out at sea, once said, "No man is an island." He meant that no one can survive alone without a family and friends. At this time, we would like to give a shout out to all of our friends who are not military children. Going to a military school like Freedom and not being a military child can also be hard at times. Just like us, they meet and lose friends every school year. We are glad they're on an island with us even for a short time, and we take their friendship with us when we leave. Apparently, our show is not yet finished. It seems there is another group also looking to find their newest island adventure. Please welcome some very special guests who seem strangely familiar.
We are the Purple Pirates. We sail the purple seas. On board the good ship Dandelion, at the whim of every breeze. Like military children, we are tossed from place to place. And like them too, at its new eastern shore, we wish for a friendly face. We are the Purple Pirates, and we tell the tales of old. In our search for new-found treasure, we seek the finest gold. The tale we now share with you is of a military child, so small, who blown by the wind, sprouted and grew, and in courage and strength grew tall. That was my life.
Upon his knee, his orders were in hand. So the windows blow, seats are staring to and fro. Dandelion sailors roll and bloom where they can. They said, "Portly right, alas, and have some brand new sight." The daylight looks like the dead of night upon this cold wasteland. Blow, blow, Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
Time to trade these pirate hats.
Time to trade these pirate hats.
Maybe leave this pirate gear.
Maybe leave this pirate gear.
They have found the gold, I hear.
They have found the gold.
Yeah, it's all clear.
Yeah, it's all clear.
The gold is here.
The gold is here.
Up on your left.
Up on your left.
Up on your left, your right. Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Time to trade these pirate hats. Time to trade these pirate hats. They move the pirate gear. They move this pirate gear. They have found the gold out here. Yeah, it's all clear. Yeah, it's all clear. The gold is here. The gold is here. Up on your left. Up on your left, your right. Up on your left, your right. 5, 6, 7, 8, around the school we come, the color purple. Around the school we come, the color purple. We come here in the hallways in a beautiful array. We come here in the hallways in a beautiful array. If you ask us why we come here, if you ask us why we come here, we come here for our students who we celebrate today. We come here for our students who we celebrate today. Yesterday. We come here for our students who we celebrate today. All our shirts are dyed the color purple. All our shirts are dyed the color purple. We all have come together in this personal display. We all have come together in this personal display. If you ask us why we wear it, if you ask us why we wear it, we wear it for our students who we honor on this day. We wear it for our students who we honor on this day. On this day, on this day, on this day, on this day. We wear it for our students who we honor on this day.
5, 6, 7, 8, red, 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 red. Yes, I know I don't need gold.
Yes, I know I don't need gold.
Military kids are gold.
Military kids are gold.
They are different, they are strong.
They are different, they are strong.
North, south, east, west, they belong.
North, south, east, west, they belong.
All of our students, we're so proud.
Of our students, we're so proud.
Makes us want to shout out loud.
Makes us want to shout out loud.
We will always be support.
We will always be support.
We won't sell our students short.
We won't sell our students short.
Sound off,
1, 2,
sound off.
3, 4,
Bring it on down now.
5, 6, 7, 8. Military kids are great.
Staff, teachers, counselors, and principals, thank you. We appreciate all you do for us and the support you give us as military children. We are glad to have you on our island here at Fort Smith. We couldn't do it without you. Please join us as our student council officers lead us in the school song and our own Freedom School cadence.
All right, everybody, we're going to start right here. Go. This school is yours.
This school is my school, a shining symbol, a sparkling jewel, a place of learning where we can be all we can be. Freedom was made for you and me. Soaring to new heights, we are the eagles, flying so proudly, fighting and free. kids are who we are. Travel places near and far. But together we belong. All together we are strong. Sound off. Sound off. Bring it on down now. Freedom Eagles. Freedom for me. You're keeping it straight.
It's great to hear our school song being sung. I'm sure it will remind some of you of the many memories you have of our school assemblies and the special way in which we ended each and every one. The end of our time today has come, so please join me in welcoming the Fort Sill Garrison Commander, Colonel Rhett Taylor, with some closing remarks.
Well, I had a speech here prepared, but you guys have left me speechless. I mean, I got one word, and that's wow. You know, I'm not sitting here listening to Joe, and if you look behind me here on the other side, it talks about what a military child is. And they're some of the things that jump out: brave, determined. We've heard resiliency, strong, unique. And I think one of the biggest ones is proud. And you showed that today in celebrating each other and celebrating people up. So please join me in recognizing this team and also our military children. I mean, you are truly the reason why the Purple Up Day and the Purple Star designation is so important, not only to this community, but everywhere across the United States. Having two military children of my own that are now in college, I know the importance of having a school district that you can rely on. When a military family is told they have to move, one of the first things they look at what schools are good. We want to put our military children in. Then we start looking for our home. And knowing that we can look for a Purple Star gives that family and the children a confidence that there is a school that is equipped and ready to support our military students. And again, this is important for our community. It's important for our military kids and for our congratulations to Mr. Heim, Dr. DeLoach, and the Lawton Public Schools team. I mean, this is a true testament of you're always giving attention to our soldiers and families and all the students here in the Lawton Fort Sill community. So thank you. Going this extra step, this extra mile for the Purple Star designation. This is awesome that this is the first district and the first school right here on Fort Sill to be designated as a Purple Star school. So thank you. And phenomenal performance. We are Lawton Fort Sill.
Thank you, Colonel Taylor. We appreciate the job you do. Military children and families here at Fort Sill. Thank you for being part of our celebration today. That goes for all of you in the audience today. Thank you for taking your time to celebrate military children. To further celebrate the month of the military child, we have a parade in front of our school on April 30th from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m., sponsored by our school and Freedom Elementary PTA. Please join us and let's have a great day.